I'm just going to start with one word.
What's that?
Women's. Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, 20.
Hey, look at everyone. This is what we see from where we're sitting right now. Welcome to another exciting episode.
I feel it real fun. For all.
In the year 2024.
Well, it is in the year 2024. What is the date? It is the 23rd of January, 2024.
You know, the year is almost 1/12 done. And some people are doing the same thing, expecting different results. Not me.
No, you're not.
No.
Right.
All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
So, director.
Joe Weldon.
Joe Weldon.
Is in the house.
Is in the house. Anka, welcome
it's in my
to the
eye.
show.
It is definitely weird. It's dark if you look in there, that side.
Oh,
From getting something in it the other day.
well, it could be.
Anyway, yes, so welcome to the show. And we don't know what we're calling it yet.
Yeah, how to cure the incurable.
How to trust.
Not how to cure the incurable.
How to cure the incurable.
That's right. Neville Goddard cures the incurable. She's not like the rest.
Hello, Beth.
All right. So, Victoria.
Anka.
DreamDrivenDay.com. The doors are open. We start in 21 days.
Yes.
With or without you.
Yes.
Yeah, just being blunt. All right. We got a couple Dream Driven Dayers here already.
Yeah.
Remarkable kids. That's right.
Cool.
Anything else we want to tell them?
I don't know. What would you like to tell them?
How about EasyManifestingMethods.com? Those who are just starting out with this, who don't get the daily email, haven't done the basic lessons, EasyManifestingMethods.com.
Yeah.
They're free. They're good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should never
7
say they're free, because
lessons.
most people are, it's free. Must have made
7
it good.
days, 7 lessons. It's fantastic.
It's like dating your good-looking cousin. It's like,
Don't know about that.
That's right. Anyway, so we got a very special show today. Maria posted up in one of the groups that we're in something that I found pretty interesting. It's multi-layered, multifaceted, but we want to offer some help here because it's the important stuff that matters. Are you okay?
Yep.
All right. Cool. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Would you like to read Maria's letter?
Yes, so Maria asks, how to assume or trust that you have truly been cured of an incurable diagnosis.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I want to take charge of my health, but I'm afraid of having to undergo tests to see that the disease really doesn't come back. My wish is to be totally sure that I am cured, even though they call this incurable. My desire is to live happily with my boyfriend without worrying about rejection for having a health problem.
Alrighty, so let's take her from the top. We got a cool Neville Goddard quote.
Yes.
But so how to assume that you've been truly cured of an incurable diagnosis? You've got a choice every single day. You can make your day about your dream or your diagnosis. And a diagnosis is not necessarily doctor-given. A diagnosis is, I'm a 57-year-old white male who used to be an American and now lives in Australia. A diagnosis is, I'm an Aries. I'm a bad finisher. A diagnosis is, I'm married to a Leo.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And all that entails.
And all that entails. So there are these endless opportunities to settle for a diagnosis. And I'm not saying, yeah, it's true, yeah, it's not true. I could actually give a shit. Because when you look at the amount of things that were incurable 10 years ago that are curable now, right? And when you look at these things called miracles, I mean, I meet miracles all the time at the pool. People that have had experiences and then suddenly the doctors can't figure it out. Ready to go. But how to assume trust that you've been cured of an incurable diagnosis. I find this pretty cool. But before we continue, I request that Victoria read today's Neville Goddard quote.
Okay.
From NevilleGoddardQuotes.com.
So, Neville says, leprosy doesn't come from without. Cancer doesn't either. Everything is within man. Read the paper and react. That reaction sets a feeling in motion, be it anger, frustration, or irritation. When the feeling leaves, where does it go? Back to sleep within you, for you contain the world and all that is in it.
Alrighty, so there's some really good gold here. What's the one cause? pearlpowerpack.com. That is one that I suggest to a lot of people, and most people who need it don't buy it because they think they already got it, right? There's a reason why I make suggestions. But pearlpowerpack.com. Cancer doesn't, leprosy doesn't come from without. Cancer doesn't either. When you look at the experts, they're always blaming something.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. The thing is, when do you become responsible? So there's two sides of this manifesting thing. There's what you imagine and how you respond to it. And this is really, really important. So my wish is to be totally sure that I'm cured, even though they call this incurable. They're worried about getting tests. But it's this last bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
My desire.
Yep. You want to read that?
Is to live happily with my boyfriend. That's your desire. Without worrying about rejection for having a health problem.
My guess is you've got two desires here. And you're daisy-chaining them together so that you can live in hell. And that you've done this before because most people I know do. I certainly have. But notice here, you've got a desire to be healthy. Right? So you imagine, how would your day be different? Right? How would your day be different? When you start imagining up what you desire to do in your day, how would my day be different? This is why I'm nuts about dreamdrivenday.com. The doors are open. So on the other hand, so what would you do if you were healthy? I mean, there's internal things and external things. External things, maybe you'd dance the jig more. And, internal things, you probably wouldn't be really all concerned about.
Inside.
Yeah, you'd dance the jig on the inside. You wouldn't have all this, war on the inside about health or worry on the inside about health. So, really worth noticing. But the final bit here that Victoria just read one more time, please.
My desire is to live happily with my boyfriend. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Without worrying about rejection.
Period.
Having a health problem.
Yeah, we'll just call that a period.
A period.
I bet you've worried about being rejected for other reasons.
Oh, right. Yeah,
right?
got you.
So, as we do the Crest commercial for Dream Driven Day, the doors are open. Right? William, we're great. How are you? One of the things that we do is we dive into the neurochemistry and neurobiology. I love big words with the words neuro in them, of manifesting with the four happy chemical states, some other cool shit, something called myelin that a lot of people miss. But as I look at this, one of the lessons that we dive into in Dream Driven Day is all about rejection. And this is a biggie. Because we notice time and time again, people, they block all kind of blessings because they're concerned about rejection, betrayal, all kind of stuff like that. And so what I notice here is you've got two wishes. One, that you're healthy. So my wish is to be totally sure that I am cured. That keeps you in orbit around the sickness, right? Healthy, on the other hand, doesn't have any concern about a diagnosis. Right? And again, I'm not giving medical advice here. I'm just giving a life focus. So what do you want in your days that you currently don't have? What do you want to keep in your days that you're worried about losing? That kind of thing. And the second bit, this whole thing with the boyfriend, my guess is if you were 100% happy, you'd worry about him rejecting you because of, climate change or the economic thing you do or some other bullshit. And you get to get over this thing with rejection the way that you're running it. There's ways to use rejection as a tool, but that's way beyond the scope of the show. So, I got one more bit, but what do you reckon, Victoria? Anything you want to toss in?
No, I really love in Neville's quote because we have all these feelings, but when he says, when the feeling leaves, where does it go? It just goes back to sleep. Because everything exists, already exists, it's like all of that can just go back to sleep inside you and not raise its head.
well, the anxiety goes back to sleep in you, and then it kills you. And Neville Goddard says the body's an emotional filter. So whenever so read the paper and react. Fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like people are getting sick. Gonna have more lockdowns. You realize 6 months ago we were talking lockdowns again in Australia, right? I go to the pool and it's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, did you see we're gonna have lockdowns? Really, you're not over that yet? That's my honest reply. You're not over that yet. Right? It's 6 months later, still haven't had a lockdown. Some people we talked to, and COVID's rampantly out of control in Australia again. I said, according to who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Hello?
Yeah.
But this whole thing of when the feeling leaves your attention, where does it go? If you're allowing yourself the luxury of feeding yourself shit, you're going to have shit show up. Stop it. Read the paper and react. Okay, there it is. Read the paper and react. If you react, stop feeding yourself
Look, I
that.
didn't get that because I thought he just meant it just dies. It just goes back to sleep. Like, because everything exists, it's like you're no longer prey to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The feeling anymore.
Yeah.
But
I read it differently.
Yeah, got you.
So,
yeah, got
not
you.
saying I'm right.
No,
but I
you
probably
will
am.
be. You will be. But yeah, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Sorry.
No, that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
But I get it's always the reaction.
That reaction sets a feeling in motion.
That's
So
seed time.
So let's dive a little bit deeper. And Remarkable, we're going to get into this next month as well. But so I imagine up Victoria's yum. Where's the power there? So before I get out of bed, right? So I've already imagined, I've done my Joseph Goddard to the max routine, life-changing, right? And so I'm imagining 5 to 10, 6 to 12 specific events of my day having gone my way. And it's a pretty slow day today here, Jody. And so like one of my events of my day is lunch. And I imagine her yum.
Yeah.
But what I really imagine is my reaction to it. My reaction to it isn't, oh, wow, we finally got a fucking yum out of the woman, right? What would that imply? My reaction to her yum is like, another lovely meal shared together. Yum. I experience my own yum with her yum. And when you start to notice these kinds of things and read the paper and react, oh, yeah, people, if they only, right? That's going to come out in you. So play with yummy. So you want to have a yummy day? What would imply that your health was yummy? What would imply your relationship is yummy? Yummy's really nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
So
I don't think I can get the strawberry card today because I've got Emmett up beside me.
Oh, but he's just been shorn.
He might be all right, but
He'll be all
he'll
right.
have loads of anxiety. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he'll be all right.
Hey, good.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's
Good boy. Can you
strawberry
smell
card.
it?
More yummy, please. That's right.
Yes. So what we want to know is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bit.
That's right.
I really liked how you clocked that to change where the period is in that last. So my desire. So the last thing Maria said was my desire is to live happily with my boyfriend without worrying about rejection.
Period. Yep.
Full stop. And it's then been tagged by Maria for having a health problem. But as you said, like, you reckon she's experienced rejection in other ways, and like this is just like a new way of experiencing it.
Totally.
But yeah.
And I could be wrong there. If we were having a one-on-one my brain call, I could pick up on a lot faster, and we could spend 6 months texting back and forth on this. But my guess is just when I look at something like this and previous comments that I've seen of yours, your desire is to live happily with your boyfriend.
Could even be just a
period
there.
right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But the whole thing with the worry about rejection. You could worry that he's going to get blown up by an asteroid, a purple asteroid.
Yes.
Right? If we're going to worry, let's get really ridiculous. I'm imagining my friend Tony Doyle riding on a purple asteroid. Why? I have no idea. But we can literally, instead of letting it go out of control with the run-ons, my desire is to live happily, period, with my boyfriend, period, without worrying about rejection, period, for having a health problem, period. You start breaking them down, you got some bite-sized chunks to work with. So I'm going to build that off your strawberry bit.
Cool. So they were our hashtag strawberry bits.
All right.
While you typing yours.
That's right.
Where are we sending them?
DreamDrivenDay.com. The doors are open. We start, I believe, in 21 days. So join us or wait. If you've done it before and you want to do it again, we always have a lovely alumni that keeps getting more gold. And Cortez says, I'm trying to imagine my mother healed. Any advice? Stick with the basics. Cool. And watch the show from the top.
Yeah.
Cool. Feel free to drop me a note, if you want to, Cortez. Yeah, happy to see that. Nice.
Cool. Excellent.
All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right. So I'm going to go rock it at the pool. Hoo-ha.
Yes.
And
Pick up your sauerkraut, whatever it is.
that's right. Love me some sauerkraut.
It does. Cool.
Lisa, what a lovely show. Thank you. Good to see everyone. I believe I just saw Tony Doyle, Colby, Aluminium.
Yes.
I'm Aluminium Shiny.
And I'll do a shout out to Stella Jim. I saw him join and
Yay!
yay. I didn't say hello. Cool.
You did now.
I did now. If he's still here.
There he is.
Here. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Have a great day, everyone. Love you.
See yous.